Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sun Devils will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the BYU Cougars offense will get the first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
BYU right back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man in the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Makes the catch. It's luck. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Going to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire, it's second down. Give to Brown. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Play number 9 on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Arizona State 3, BYU 0.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. BYU lines up quickly.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Of 24. 1st down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They want to just keep throwing it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. RPO complete to open the drive. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Bauer. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Michigan State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bauer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Phillips. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. BYU right back to the line.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get to the shot.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down after the good 1st down run. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Fires one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Got it behind the line. It's Bowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. BYU lines up quickly. Takes it from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Arizona State.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Back to the air one more time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. He makes the connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll throw on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Bowers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The give to the tailback.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
Number 97 on the field goal.
Between the uprights, it's good.
BYU and Arizona State
6. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's complete to the left. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
On the move is the 30. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona State!
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. From the gun, running back gets to give. Plows through the defense. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? And it looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. But they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
It's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A third down try for the offense.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, is still short of the first down. Now on second and short after that pickup. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Running back goes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Gets it to the back. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. BYU right back to the line. Hands it off. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Give to the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Back open in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. From the gun, to give, looking for room. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's locked. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's open on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And back to the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Bowers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going up top on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
The Cougars headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's a draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. BYU with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The throw to the outside is complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to throw on second down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, BYU! And with that, they got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ball in the air, intercepted! Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Snowed under by the defense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads it left. And that pass picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll try the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. And they'll just down it right there. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. BYU lines up quickly. The running back has it. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, BYU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are. An 88-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Grabbed behind the line. It's Black. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Grabbed behind the line. It's Luck. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. He's looking for a man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Jamison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Cougar! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed big house, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Michigan State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. From the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. On the ground with the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Cougars in the hurry-up.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A 3rd and long coming up here. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He fires a bullet to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the left. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. BYU right back to the line.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now 2nd down as they try to run this clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's got it. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowers. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll start this drive firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's looking to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they...